Hello and welcome to the full tutorial on ARK Survival Evolved. In this video I'll be showing you how to make a proper base. Please keep in mind that this video is meant for newer players and for players who started out on a new server. It is not meant for those seeking to go into the late game. On my map I have marked several good locations for setting up a base. The areas marked as dangerous contain many dangerous dinosaurs such as the T-Rexes, the Carnos, Spinos and so forth, so it may be risky setting up there. However, these areas can be nigh impossible to raid once you set up shop, as the dangerous dinos in the area will be protecting you from enemy players. For this video I will be setting up near the water base location. This is because the cliff I am building on provides natural protection from enemy raids and is close to an area where many high level dinos like T-Rexes spawn, so it will be easy gaining powerful dinosaurs. Once you have found a suitable location, you can start setting down your foundations. The form of your base is determined by how you want it to look and how many tribe members you have, but as a general rule you want as few doors as possible, as doors have less health than walls, making them an ideal spot for raiders to break in from. Ideally you want to segment your house. This will slow raiders down once they eventually attack. Again, doors have fewer health than walls, but they can be used to lure enemies into specific locations. For example, if you build a metal door but have wooden walls, your enemies will break through a wall, which could have them break directly into a room with your valuable resources in. But if you have a wooden door with wooden walls, they will break the door down, making it ideal to lay IED traps or narcotics traps for when you go offline. Adding a second story to your base is optional, but I always find the extra space to be well worth the effort, especially when you want to add a fabricator and a forge later on. For those who are extra paranoid about raiders, you can seal off small areas like the one in front of me with walls. It is very important that the walls look the same as the ones around it. You can access the secret area by breaking down a wall and then replacing it once you leave. You ideally use areas like these to store very valuable early game items like your metal, guns, pearls and so forth. Once you've finished your building, it's time to set up the interior of your new base. The design of a base is never set in stone, but normally you want several large storage boxes per room and different crafting stations per room. The next item on the list is setting up a farm with at least 4 medium or large crops. To make a crop grow you need two things. The first is water. You can water your plants by building an irrigation system from a nearby water source, or by building several water reservoirs if you are not close to a body of water. The second thing you need is fertilizer. You can make fertilizer by putting any 3 pieces of dino dung into a compost bin along with 50 thatch. It takes up to 50 minutes for one fertilizer to be made, so be sure to make them well in advance. If at any time you run out of fertilizer, then your crops will die and you will lose any progress you had on them. The final and arguably the most important part of building a base is a good fence. Not only do fences keep you safe from enemy players and other dinos, but they also keep your dinos from being baited by other players. It is important to have a fence big enough to leave enough space for your dinos. The fence must also completely enclose you, otherwise raiders can just walk through the weak spots. At the end of the day, a good fence will probably cost you more resources than your base did, but the extra protection is well worth it on PvP servers. Unfortunately, wooden structures won't last very long against powerful players, as they can easily be blown away by RPGs, C4s, dinos, and even grenades. It's important to upgrade your base to stone or metal as soon as you can. Wild dinosaurs can damage stone or metal structures, except for alpha dinos. Thank you all for watching this tutorial on ARK Survival Evolved. If you found the video lacking in any way, please tell me how I can improve in the comments below. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to do a high level taming with kibble and the new ground taming platform. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.